Well, folks, it's a day that it's going to be a little different. Fishing on a different boat, fishing with some new people, and no, Chad's not going to be here. So, but we're heading out of Apollo Beach. We're going to go offshore. We're in a boat that is huge. It's 40 feet long, 14 feet wide. It's a cat boat. That's about all I'm going to say right now. Don't want to put out too much information on it, but we're gonna head out. It's my first time on the boat. Gonna check it out, see what it's all about, see if we can't get into some fish, which I know we will, because Nick, the gentleman I'm going with, is he's been fishing offshore. How long have you been fishing offshore?
Offshore?
Yeah.
Well, if you count as a kid with my dad, about 46 years.
Dang, more than that's more than me, and that's, you don't hear that very often. So I hope you don't mind being on camera.
Oh no, it's okay.
Okay, good. So anyway, we're going out with him, his daughters, their daughter friend, and another friend. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Mike.
Mike. I knew it. I'm horrible with names, but I'll get it. So anyway, we're getting ready to head out now and see what we can do. So come along for the ride and let's go catch some fish. All right, folks, we just caught bait. Bait was a little bit more difficult because the tide was not running, and Nick was like, do you do that reverse trick with the trolling motor or with the anchor? I'm like, no, the trolling motor wouldn't hold me. But anyway, we were able to get them chummed up. Used a lot of chum. I was telling them we use between 50 to 100 pounds of chum, or I bring 50 to 100 pounds of chum every time during the winter time to catch bait at the Skyway, because you never know what's going to happen. So now, as you can see, that live well, which doesn't look big, but it's 100 gallons, and we put a lot of bait in there, and it still has a ton of. How many mahi did you have in there? 5 mahi, alive. And then of course Madison here, she helped me chum. Did a good job. She told me she would throw the cast net next time, right? Yeah. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And then of course our buddy Mike helped me chum too. Did a perfect job. Listened to instruction, got it right where I needed it. So now we're gonna head off and see if we can't catch some fish.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. I think Nick's got him one. We can see the snapper down in the water column. We've got the chum rolling out. It's the chum that I make with that electric wood chipper. If you haven't bought one yet, if you offshore fish, you might want to buy one, because I tell you what, right now it makes it so much easier. There's a nice one.
That thing is awesome.
Yeah. You got him, or do you need help?
I think
Yep. Nice.
What is it?
Nice
Mangrove snapper. Good job, Nick. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Red? Yep. Red. I'm kidding.
No, Maddie does have a big headed. It's always the way.
She is pretty mean.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Benita.
Wait, bring it up. I
Yep.
want to see it.
Come down here now.
Wait. His tummy is white. Oh my goodness. That looks like a smaller kingfish.
Don't pick his head up. Hold it straight out.
Got the fish ready. Oh, damn. Get him, Daddy. Dad, the trick is to be fast. Be fast because he's fast. Yeah, get out of the way. They always come to the back of the boat.
No, it was like right under it.
What?
His hands.
They're bloody. That's a dead bait. It's dead. It's dead. Eat him.
Get you some, Matt.
Oh, I think you're right off.
Oh no! You suck again! Come on!
Yes!
Oh, you're killing me!
Natalie!
Hey,
Natalie, you're so trash.
Let's see if she can get it in, folks.
Let's go!
Nice and easy.
As she's being coached by her sister up front.
Go! Get off your lazy butt and breathe.
That would, it sees her. Trust me. It sees all around the boat, Maddie. 360 degrees. It's even seeing your mug right now.
no, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It doesn't have to point at you. Oh, nice lane.
What we got?
No, mutton. That's a mutton.
Is it?
Nothing but a mutton. Yep, that's a mutton snapper. Good job. No, unfortunately, he has to be 18 inches in. He's not even close to 18 inches.
Dad, come on.
Oh, it's bleeding.
Huh. That is a mutton, isn't it?
Yeah,
With the black eyes?
yeah. Yeah, there's been a pretty big push of muttons since the storms.
Yeah.
Folks, we're on the Cay Sal Boatworks 40-footer. We've got Maddie, the bait girl, here. As you see, this live well is so big, it's 100 gallons, that she could literally get in it and go swimming if she wanted to. I offered for her to do that, but she declined because of why?
Because they're full of fish.
Because it's full of fish. They won't hurt you.
I know.
I mean, you had scales on you earlier. You were turning into a mermaid. But if you've ever had kids on the boat, you know when I was a guide, the kids would within 20 minutes, they would go straight to the live well. And that's what they would do all day long. And the parents would yell at the kids, "Get out of the live well!" And I would ask the kids, "Hey, do you like playing with the bait?" "Yep." And I look at mom and dad and say, "Hey, don't worry about it. Let them do their thing. Let them have fun in the bait well. It keeps them occupied and they're having a good time." Well, I think we need to make that into a hot tub. What do you think? You would not want a hot tub on the boat?
I think that's a good idea.
I think that's a great idea.
I do.
I mean,
We could do it. We could put a water heater on.
Yeah, we could.
It can be a big well and a hot tub, but
And that's Nick. Nick is the owner of Cay Sal Boatworks. It's an interesting story, and we'll get into it as we progress more and more, but I just wanted to kind of introduce you to this boat. No, she's fine. We want this all natural.
Okay.
We want it all natural.
Daddy, hook me up.
Hey, bait girl, hurry up. Come on. She's using the tiniest net you possibly can for the bait.
Thanks, girl.
That's because she's so good at it. She's going with the difficult net.
Yeah.
The other
Very
net's
good.
too easy.
Okay, so what was that? What did you just do? What happened? Well, what's going on here?
The
Okay, so
eyeball's missing.
his eyeball's missing, and how was your reaction? And we've got the peanut gallery up front.
Father.
Yes, dear.
Father, daughter. Well, folks, that was a lot of fun with Nick and his family, his daughter's friend, and his friend Mike. It was a tough bite that day, but really the main purpose was to get out on the Cay Sal boat and check it out. It's a 40-foot catamaran. Nick owns the actual, it's based off the Calcutta mold. So it's a proven mold, it's a proven hull. Nick owns the first boat that was ever built by Calcutta. It's 16 years old, and he went ahead and took the outdrives and put the outboards on them. And the boat performs great with 1,200 horsepower. We can hit about 52 miles an hour. Fuel economy is about 0.9 at cruise with 4 motors. So that's pretty good for a 40-foot boat. And it handled chop very, very well. It wasn't overly choppy when we were out there, but we did hit some on the way back in. And I was highly impressed with the way that boat rode, the way it's laid out. It's gonna have 2 configurations. It's gonna have the cabin configuration on what Nick has on his boat, and then there's gonna be an open fisherman. This is the only boat in its class that has a stand-up head in it, to where a guy that's 6'3" can actually stand up in the head. It's also got a cabin with air conditioner. It's got a galley, all kinds of stuff. So as you saw, there's plenty of room on this boat, and there was, I think there was 7 of us on the boat. So there's so much room on the boat that, I mean, it makes my boat back there look tiny, which my boat is not tiny. My boat is a 10'4" beam, 31 feet long. This one is 40 feet long and 14 feet wide, which is crazy. But anyway, we had a blast with Nick. Got to learn a lot about the boat. Looking forward to his launch and helping him out any way that I can. Again, Cay Sal Boatworks, if you guys are interested, you can go to his Facebook page, Cay Sal Boatworks, and message him if you've got any questions, and he'll be able to help you out. But I just want to help somebody. It's completely different than what I have. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this, is that it's a completely different boat than mine. I love my boat to death, but this one is not a cat boat. So cats and monohulls are completely different. So if you want, check them out, Cay Sal Boatworks. They're just getting ready to launch. There's a lot of behind the works scenes going on right now, behind the scenes work going on right now. So please check him out if you're in that market. Again, thank you so much for watching. I know we didn't catch a lot of fish, but hey, we just had fun with the family, and thanks for Nick for letting me come along and making new friends, and that's what it's about. So thank you so much for watching. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.